сожалению, предыдущая трансляция закончилась неудачно. Пропало соединение с интернетом. Wi-Fi отрубился. Пока я был вне сети, не в сети, вне сети, не в сети, мы зашли в склеп, мама ввела правильный пароль, мы теперь с таким обрубком. Правильный пароль, оказывается, ну, все мы правильно угадали. Секунду. Ребята, сегодня, видимо, день такой. Так, короче, я неправильно, видимо, ввел фазу Луны, потому что события, ну, распятие мы знали, венок, Голгофа, 26 марта, ну и, соответственно, фаза Луны, там, на первая четверть. Вот с этим я не разобрался, наверное, неправильно указал. Так что, если кто будет проходить, соответственно, выбирайте другое. Так, мне нужно сказать копье Лондина. Спросите Пьяджи о копье судьбы.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ. The Gospel of St. John is the most detailed on the subject of the crucifixion.
When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe.
A shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
То есть я куда-то ушел. Сейчас возвращаюсь с обрубышем вместо руки. Всем пофиг. Так что ли? Где мне еще этого Пьяджи найти? Где он шатается, просто непонятно. Сначала пойдем к нему в комнату. Там дальше уж как пойдет. А Пьяджи, кстати, блин, я к нему в комнату не зайти. Надо его искать где-то.
President George Washington.
Cardinal's not in his room. I bet he went back to stuffing himself.
My dear Giuseppe. Great, honey. Golden elixir.
Неплохо так к Пиаджи зашли, обобрали мужичка.
Amber crystals. My dear Giuseppe.
Ладно, тут что, на балкон выйти можно? Интересно, интересно. Это, по идее, моя комната.
Golden elixir. Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly.
Dear Monsieur de Richet, please excuse.
Ладно, погнали в столовую тогда. Что делать? Кап.
Я тут на Жуковского зайду в аптеку, куплю в мире лекарства по анализам. Не очень. Там воспаление какое-то сильное, типа норма до 5, а у нее там 170, поэтому типа надо начинать вот это лекарство, которое он прописал.
Угу.
Вот. И могу я тебе попросить меня встретить возле почты, там на Гагаринской, но предварительно нужно взять пакет, который бумажный, а там белые джинсы отправить. Встретимся возле почты, ладно?
Так, похоже, сейчас опять придется серию заканчивать. Сейчас с Пиаджи поговорю и закончим на этом серию. Так, медом мы напились, золотым эликсиром вылечились, у нас осколки Осколки янтаря пополняем, выпиваем мед. Бьяджи там стоит, смотрит вдаль. Ладно, пойдем спросим. Красота. Да, блин. Отойти. Отошел быстро.
Your Eminence, would you have a moment to spare?
Not now, Louis. Please, leave me alone.
I beg your pardon?
I want to be alone.
Very well. I'm only searching for information about the lance of Longinus, the soldier. If you could...
You're not listening to me. You are playing with fire.
I heard you speak to Mr. von Wollner about it, and I was wondering if you could tell me something about it.
That was a private conversation. How could I have known that he was listening to us?
I see what you mean.
Louis, don't push it. Leave while you still can.
Your Eminence, are you all right? Your Eminence, are you with me? Can you turn around, please?
What do you want to know about the Holy Lance, Louis?
Your Eminence, turn around.
This is the weapon used by a Roman centurion on the very day Christ was nailed to the cross.
Look at me.
Longinus thrust his lance in the right side of Jesus.
Please.
As you wish.
His nose is bleeding.
So you are looking for the Holy Lance of Longinus, are you?
Exactly.
Frank and direct. I like that. Thank you for not trying to be sly. You are looking for the lance. You should know, you are not the only one. Lord Mortimer has spent a good part of his life and his fortune trying to find it. Never will he let you have it. But tell me, before going any further, have you spoken to anyone else about this?
Yes, my mother knows about it.
Of course, Sarah. Who else?
No one else.
What are you going to use the lance for, exactly?
If I told you why I needed this lance, you would never believe it.
Trust me, you can tell me anything.
It's our only chance to vanquish the demons.
Oh, my dear God, Louis. You sound just like Sarah. Do you realize you are following the same path, step by step? Sarah also started by imagining things. She too spoke of demons, I am told. She could no longer speak to anyone, and saw a hidden monster in every guest, lurking in the shadows, ready to devour her. You must let us help you. Louis, I thank you for your sincerity. I shall answer you about Longinus. You deserve to be told. His spear-headed lance did indeed pierce the side of the Messiah. His blood gushed out, covering the head of the lance. It was covered in the blood of Christ.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Eminence.
You are welcome. Be careful, Louis. You are on a perilous path. Don't follow Sarah's demons, my boy. Don't delve too deeply into her delusions, or you won't be able to come back. The demons that she is frantically trying to drive away are in her own mind. Take good care of yourself. God keep you.
Так, копье.
Truce. The Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it. Christ Crucified by Velasquez. Look, someone's left a note there. Reserved for the Duke of Alquidia. The Last Supper by Leonardo da Vinci.
The last day before his crucifixion, Jesus announces that he will be betrayed by one of his disciples.
Фон Вёльнер надо тогда поговорить, получается.
It seems like he isn't here. What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted. Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. Straw on his desk, as if to protect something fragile. Yes, someone must have packed something away here. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. Yes, it's definitely a drawing of the Lock of Al-Azif. Volner must have kept a copy.
Йоган, я понимаю, ты пытаешься выяснить, что с Элизабет, но это переходит всякие границы. Думаешь, мне было мало твоих выходов на континенте? Допускаю тебя лучше, что мы заперли Элизабет на месяц в избежание встречи с Сарой. Зачем же было сбегать с ней без предупреждения? Мне пришлось найти Йоган. Не просили мы убедить, что это что свое. Снова пустить эту реку.
Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before.
So, let's see what Volner has in his bookcase. Not surprising. Most of these works are in German. And one in Latin. Longini Militis Fabulum. Ah, what have we here?
It looks like a kind of biography on Longinus the Centurion. Truly, Volner has done everything he can to get information about that lance.
I'd better keep this one, though.
Dorische?
Damn, that's all I need. Maybe he knows something about the lance.
What happened? You've lost. Ah, how horrible. Your hand.
It's an accident. To tell you the truth,
An accident? Are you joking?
Вы
You have
потеряли
lost your
руку,
hand.
Луи.
We've got to do something.
Вам
It's been
срочно
done.
не нужна,
I've
мне
been
уже
given
помогли, не
treatment. Rest assured,
беспокойтесь.
I admit that I didn't truly realize the consequences of my recklessness. So just stay calm.
Yes, of course. But Louis, it's your hand.
I know. Please, look, there's nothing I can do about it. I know. I made a mistake, but it's too late now. It was an
Ошибку я
accident.
сделал.
I only wanted to inspect the place to find my mother, and, well, I fell into a trap. The result is appalling, I grant you that, but at least I can guarantee that we're all perfectly safe here on this island.
And you joke about it? Am I dreaming?
No, sir, but let's be realistic. So many world leaders brought together in one place, and there are no safeguards? The error indeed stems from my recklessness. I went looking here and there in search of my mother, and I had an accident. It's my own fault.
Fine.
Хорошо, давайте сменим тему. Зачем вы здесь?
Incident. Why are you here? What are you doing in my room?
Так, фон Вёльнер. Слабость уклонения.
Von Volner, let's not have a misunderstanding. I had nothing else to read in my bookcase, and I wondered if I...
Stop your blathering, Dorische. You're the one looking for the lance.
No,
Don't take me for a fool. You are looking for the holy lances.
I'm not looking for the lances of Longinus von Volner. I'm looking for the lance of Longinus. The one that pierced Christ's side.
You are playing with fire.
Don't take it the wrong way. I'll leave you all the copies. Don't worry about that.
Good answer. What are you playing at, Richer? Mortimer's the one who has that cursed lance.
How long have you been looking for it?
Ah, I see. You want it, and so you plan to steal it from Mortimer.
For a long time. Isn't that right?
Why, you little swine! You're planning to give it to Sir Gregory. You're looking to double-cross me and Piaggi too.
What on earth is he talking about? All right, calm down. I don't give a damn about getting you and Sir Gregory's bad books. Look at yourself, goddammit, you're ridiculous.
Shut it! Don't think you're going to fool me so easily. If you're not looking for the lance for Sir Gregory, then why do you want it? Drop it. I can see very well you're trying to take me for a ride. You have no idea of what you're getting yourself into, de Richet. Don't think you're going to get off lightly. Never will I help you find the golden lance of Longinus. Never! Don't make me your competition, de Richet. You are no match. Now, get out of here!
I managed to get the biography of Longinus the Centurion. Let's see what it can teach me. An interesting passage here tells me that the lance is engraved with the symbol of the first Christians, the fish.
А где мне выбрать копье? Так, что тут еще? Башенная комната.
Dante's paradise. Raise your head and be reassured, for what comes up here from the mortar world must ripen in our rays.
Pardon me, monsieur, but I have work to do.
Можно и к Мортимеру сходить. Что нам стоит? Руки нет уже, что он нам ногу отрубит. Так, а у него тут, кстати, не так и много всякого религиозного барахла. Вообще ничего нет. А где копьё-то выбрать надо? Там? А в склепе? Погнали, сейчас в склеп сгоняем. На минуточку. Так, идем в склеп, ладно. Да, вот тут проще всего спуститься. А тут что за комната? А, это Вёльнер есть как раз. У которого мы нашли эту аллимированную сферу астрономическую, которая фазу Луны показывает каким-то образом. Ну, я думаю, нам, в принципе, достаточно. Надо, кстати, почитать.
The Bible must mean the lance which finally took the life of Christ.
4 Gospels each give an account of the death of Christ. Let's see what they can tell me about the lance. There's nothing about the lance in this account of the crucifixion. This apostle does not mention the lance in his description of the death of Christ. There's no mention of the lance in what Luke says about the death of Christ. Ah, there.
When they came to Jesus and saw that he was dead already, they broke not his legs, but one of the soldiers with a shimmering lance pierced his side, and forthwith there came out blood and water. And he that saw it bore witness, and his record is true, and he knoweth that he saith true, that ye might believe. A shimmering lance? What is this telling me?
The medieval Hermetic traditions evoke the idea of using noble materials for relics, which the monasteries often made themselves in order to attract pilgrims. Of course, they had to inspire greatness. So here, we might think of gold, whereas a centurion could not have hoped for anything better than copper at the time. The true lance would not have been a luxurious weapon. The name of the Roman soldier who killed Christ never appears in the biblical canon. Yet, it is said that he was a centurion and was called Longinus.
Да, не говорится совсем, что золотым.
This sarcophagus is engraved with the name of Clemens III. Good God! The one whose cross allowed me to enter. Clemens III. Clément III in French. How come his tomb ended up here and not in the Vatican? This sarcophagus is beautifully made, but ancient. Stone is marked by the passage of time, but it's really well preserved.
А какое копье выбрать? Я вообще не очень понимаю. Ну тут или где? Кажется, это не тот предмет, который я хотел получить.
Flavius Aetius. It was cut a long time ago. You could tell by the rough hacks of the tool and the patina of the stone. This sarcophagus is very ancient. I'd say it's several centuries old. The sarcophagus has been ravaged by time. It's sort of ageless, I guess. It's entirely sculpted. These symbols, these grooves, cuneiform script. This is humanity's oldest alphabet, the language of Babel. Sadly, no one today even knows how to decipher it. There's also some text engraved beneath in ancient Greek. Sargon.
Что-то обдумывать-то, господи.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable. I must be sure of my choice. I don't want to get this wrong. Now, am I really sure this is the one to take?
Крипта при особняке лорда Мортимера. Так, рыба, хорошо. Сейчас, значит, вот сюда пойдем.
Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip. This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip. The sarcophagus of Lord Mortimer. It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here. It's the only sarcophagus in this crypt which appears to bear the Mortimer family name. What ancestor can it be? There's no inscription. Let's see what we can find here. It's far too heavy. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own.
Еще и с одной рукой.
This lance has a leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. The symbol of the Christian fish is engraved on the tip. Let's take a look at this lance here. It has a very special leaf shape. It is copper rimmed, and I can see a fish symbol engraved on the tip.
Так, ну пока мне все-таки вот тот нравится, но если я ошибусь, что будет? Как бы... Мортимер победит, что ли? Нам этого не хочется. Ой, да, я бегу. Так. Ну вот нам остается вот сюда пройти, посмотреть. Этот саркофаг мы осмотрели, Климента Родригеса.
This one has no name. I wonder who it was for. This one has no name. I wonder who it was for. I can see that this spear has a so-called leaf shape. It is copper rimmed. I can see the tip is engraved with the symbol of the Eye of Ra.
Мне кажется, что я мало информации собрал. Но все-таки я за вот этот вариант, который вот тут лежит.
We can see that this lance has a particular spear shape. It is coated in gold. You can distinguish the symbol of the fish engraved on the tip, barely noticeable. I must be sure of my choice. I don't want to get this wrong. Now, am I really sure this is the one to take?
Встретитесь с матерью на причале. Как туда пройти-то, господи? Мне сейчас бежать к выходу из замка. Хорошо, что я знаю короткий путь. Капец, не могли сделать плавный переход тут из одной локации в другую. Какую-то дичь. Какую-то дичь придумали. Так. Наконечно, я убедил кардинала Пешего. Я нашел часть подсказок, указывающих на то, что я нашел не все дубликаты копья, собранные лордом Мортином. Я назначил Сэп Мортина. Я выяснил, что сэр Грегори дал задание Вельнеру. Ну, собственно, на этом и все. Как раз мне выходить пора. Испытание веры. Задание 11.
I'm already pressed for time as it is. Mother's waiting for me on the wharf.
Все, спасибо за просмотр. В следующей серии будем встречать маму на причале и думать, что дальше делать с этими копьями, Мортимером, заколоть его или глаза просто выколоть. Вот такие вот кровожадные игры на канале Серия и Бисквит. Оставайтесь, если вам интересно.